Notorious Conor McGregor is making his return to the octagon soon, and the man he's set to face is none other than the UFC's newest star, Michael Chandler. Welcome to today's video, where we'll be breaking down how we see the fight between these two men going, listing each of the advantages they have going into it. And make sure you stay until the end of the video to find out our pick for who's going to win when it's all said and done. Conor McGregor needs little introduction. Being one of the pioneers of mixed martial arts, he paved the way for a superstar to exist in the recently formed sport. And with the high that came with being who he was, the fall would be even greater. Following his loss to Khabib, there would be a slither of hope after he managed to get an incredible knockout at welterweight against Donald Cerrone. But it would be his last, as soon as he would lose twice in devastating fashion to Dustin Poirier, with the more recent fight being from a grueling injury that has taken him out of both fighting and training to this day. His opponent is set to be Michael Chandler, and both are set to meet after coaching the 31st season of The Ultimate Fighter. Chandler has been a top contender in UFC since signing to the promotion from Bellator in 2021. Since that short period of time, he has a win over Dan Hooker, an incredible knockout on Tony Ferguson, which won Knockout of the Year in 2022. On the other hand, he has faced losses at the hands of Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje, and his most recent loss was to Dustin Poirier. Both fighters stand at the top of the lightweight division. However, the circumstances of this fight are still to be decided at the time of this video, with the fight potentially taking place at welterweight and other details that still need to be ironed out. Of course, those factors could potentially change the outcome, so keep that in mind when we go through the advantages each fighter holds over the other. Let's start off by talking about the advantages of the Notorious Conor McGregor. Advantage number 1. The incredible knockout power he holds in that left hand of his. The ability to end a fight if any punch lands is an ability few hold in the lighter weight classes. However, Conor's 19 knockout wins show how devastating it can be if he lands a shot at any point during the fight. His second advantage over Chandler is going to be his ability to get inside the head of his opponent. And with the Ultimate Fighter taking place, it's given Conor plenty of time to play his mind games with Chandler. Fighters who fall prey to Conor's trash talk and taunting end up making poor decisions during the fight and in the lead up to the fight, with the worst example ever seen in UFC history being his horrifying knockout against Jose Aldo in 2015. Of course, trash talk is a double-edged sword, where if unfazed, Chandler would now hold the advantage over Conor, as seen with Khabib or Dustin's later fights against him. Conor's third and final advantage of Chandler is his influence over the terms and conditions of the fight. Conor, being the star he is, gets special treatment from the UFC, and with influence such as his, the terms of the fight will most definitely be on Conor's side, including time, place, weight class, and even round number. Conor could use any one of these factors to help him gain an advantage to win this fight. Now on to Chandler's advantages. Advantage number 1, fight activity. Chandler has been more active in the octagon than Conor, and you can only wonder what that has done to Conor. Chandler has been facing the best the lightweight division has to offer, frequently winning fight of the night or performance of the night. So win or lose, he always shows out and performs. Being active as a fighter is not only where Chandler has the advantage, but also have been training the whole time. While Conor has been unable due to the injury suffered in his last fight, this could have a severe psychological effect on McGregor's confidence, perhaps never being the same. Not to mention the hesitation when checking leg kicks and the potential for Chandler to target the injured leg of Conor. Chandler's second advantage is going to be his incredible athleticism and wrestling background. Wrestlers are known for having incredible mindsets when it comes to discipline, and Chandler is no exception. He is an incredibly disciplined fighter, both in and out of training. The simplicity in his life is no doubt an advantage over McGregor, who has a lavish life and is involved in multiple businesses. Chandler has incredible athleticism from his background and his constant intense training, which Conor lacks. Chandler's third and final advantage over McGregor is going to be his ability to turn fights into brawls, something which hinders McGregor's ability to strike precisely and pick his shots. Chandler has an explosive style of striking, and one where if used correctly could draw Conor into fighting recklessly obviously, which is at Conor's disadvantage. As usual, this advantage for Chandler could also be a disadvantage if not used correctly, and land him in serious trouble with Conor's heavy hands. In a moment, we're going to tell you our pick for who is going to win the fight between these two. But before we do, we want to tell you about the monthly shout-out we hold on this channel. That's right, every month we hold a shout-out contest and any one of you could win. All you have to do is comment "I sub" down below and you'll then be in with a chance. Our pick for who the winner of this fight is going to be is none other than the Mystic Man himself, albeit by a small margin. We have Conor winning this one. Conor very rarely struggles to stand up with anyone in the octagon, and we believe Michael Chandler will be no different. Conor's true weakness will always be his possibility of getting submitted, and we simply don't think Chandler has that part of his game developed enough to be a threat to Conor on the ground. It is not unlikely that Conor stops this fight early, either by TKO or knockout, as a long history of doing so tells us. For this fight, we have Conor winning, and we're confident that it'll be in shocking fashion. We're interested in your thoughts of how the fight will go, so let us know down in the comments section below. As usual, thanks for watching. Goodbye.